Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Juul Talk. It's not a real Juul. It's a flash drive, so don't worry. Today I am going to be talking about prom and all the freaking bad stuff about it. So, in my previous video, two videos ago, I showed you guys my prom dress as it was hanging on my closet. Here it is again. So yeah, super cute, super plain and simple. Not really, that's a lie. So in spirit of prom season, starting soon, my prom's in a month. Gotta start prepping, you know, like go to the gym, get big, all the good stuff. But I'm going to tell my two not so great stories about prom and my past experiences with it. So let's get right on into it. Okay, so the first time I went to prom was sophomore year. At my school, sophomores weren't allowed to go unless they got asked by like a junior or senior. But I didn't go to my school's prom. I went to my boyfriend at the time, his prom. He went to a different school. And it was just not fun. Like, first of all, just everything going on with the guy. Just, you know, I didn't really want to go, but I did. Also, I knew nobody at that school. Like, I knew one person who was, like, gonna be at the prom. She used to go to my school until high school. And then she transferred over there. So she was the only person I knew, other than him and like two of his friends. So we went to his prom, and I just like the whole night I had a really bad headache and I wasn't really in the mood to like dance or anything. But I didn't even end up dancing with him like at all. He was with his friends and like I was with my friend literally the whole night. But like I knew no one. She was the only person I knew, and she was like talking to her friends. So she wasn't even talking to me a lot, which is just like awkward. It was just a really awkward night for me. And then so the next day for after prom, we went to the Carnegie Science Museum, and it just the whole day was like, wasn't really feeling it. But then he asked me to be his girlfriend, like officially, when he dropped me off at home, and I didn't want to say yes, but I felt bad, so I did. It was just really bad, the whole thing. So that story isn't really like super bad. It was just like an awkward time. But this one is so terrible. So junior year, I went with one of my really good friends. We were super close. Like, I thought it would be fun. It wasn't. So after just like getting everything ready was kind of a pain, I guess because of me. I don't know, that's what he said. He said I was a bitch or something. But so that was just kind of like annoying to begin with. And then at our school we do a promenade where we walk across the stage and they like introduce who we're being escorted by and like all that jazz. And so I was getting so annoyed with him because he kept rolling the like slip of paper that we give to the guy, like who announces us. He kept rolling it into like a joint. And I was like, don't give it to him like that. Like, I swear to God, like, don't do it. He did it. The guy thought it was funny. I didn't. And then at the actual dance, when we were like eating dinner, we didn't sit next to our dates, like my table. Everyone else did. I don't know why we didn't. But we sat like girls on one side and guys on the other, which was just like awkward. But I was already so annoyed with this dude that like I didn't care. And so I got up, me and my friend got up to go walk around and like talk to our other friends. And we did that like at the end of dinner when they started playing the music to like get out on the dance floor. And by the time everyone was out on the dance floor, like the first song, I didn't know where my date was. And so like I wasn't dancing with him the first song. And then someone came up and was like, hey, like he wants to like grind. And I was like, no, I'm annoyed with him. I don't want to. That's the only thing our school does. Like, you just grind. And like I didn't want to. I felt uncomfortable, like, grinding on him. So I didn't. Like, I didn't want to. And they told him that, and he got so upset. And then so he was dancing for the rest of the night. He was dancing with this girl. She hates me. Or, like, she hated me at that time. And, like, I didn't like her. It was this huge situation. And I was like, wow, very nice of you to... Like, if it was anyone else, I would have been like, fine, whatever. But it's just that it was her. It just really bugged me. Which is kind of silly, but, like, you'd understand if you were me. And so... he was dancing with her for the rest of the night, and everyone was like, Allison, I'm so sorry that, like, he's doing that. Like, he's such a douche, all that stuff. And I was like, yeah. So then me and my friend, like, her date did the same thing, because she was with me. We went into the bathroom, and we were just sitting in there. Like, I did not want to go back out there, like. And then my sister came in, and we never really got along, like, in high school. But now that she's off at college, like, we're doing just fine. And she came in, and she was being so nice to me. She was like, Allison, I'm sorry, like, that's so stupid. Do you want me to take you home? Like, I'll take you home so you don't have to go home with him. And I was like, yeah, sure, like, that'd be really nice. But then at the end of the night, everything was kind of, like, okay. So I ended up going with him and then my friend and her date, who also ditched her. And we stopped back at my house so I could change, went to his house so, like, he could change and get all his stuff. And then we were going to my friend's after party, but the girl that my date was dancing with all night was also having an after party. And he wanted to go to that one, but I was like, no, she hates me. Like, I wouldn't be allowed to go. So we went to my friend's. And so he was like, hey, we'll be right back. I was like, okay, bye. And then it was like 15 or 20 minutes later, my friend got a text that my date and her date were at the girl's house and they were staying the night there. And I was like, ooh, okay, like, all right. Didn't, like, he said, I will be right back. Did not come back. I was like, all right, man. Sounds good. And so in the morning, we were all supposed to go to the escape room. And, like, we were texting with, like, my date and then his buddy. We were like, no, like, you're not going with us. We're not going. And they were like, no, we will still go. Like, you guys don't have to come, but we're still going. And we were like, okay, fine, whatever, go. Like, you do you. And then I thought about it, and I was like, we made the reservation for it. Like, why do you guys get to go? Is this blurry? So, yeah, so then I called the escape room, and I was like, hey, I, like, explained the whole story. And she was like, boys are so dumb. Like, yeah, we can't, like, give you a refund for it, but we can keep it here, and you can come back, like, another time and use it. So I was like, okay. Did not tell anyone, like, other than the girls I was with, that we canceled the escape room. And so my date and his friend, like, whoever else was supposed to go with us, they drove up to the escape room, and he brought the girl who he ditched me for. I was like, you are crazy. And then they went to the escape room and was like, okay, all right, we have a reservation for, like, whoever's name it was under. And they were like, oh, that was canceled. But then they got really mad at me, and I was like, sorry, like, you ditched me. But now we're all good. Like, he was in one of my other videos. We're all good now. So, good for that. But yeah, so those are my two, like, prom stories. The second one was definitely, like, terrible. Like, I don't know if I explained it well enough so that you get how terrible it was, but it was just a horrible night. I hope this year is a lot better and there is no drama. So, yeah, thanks for listening to me rant about my prom stories. Okay, so this was my date to prom junior year, and yeah, no, this isn't a vlog. This is like an actual video. It's a video. Yeah, I sent it to him last night, so he didn't like get mad. And he said it's only 75% accurate. So now he wants to tell his side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just tell your side of the story.
That's it?
Yeah. Well, I already told my story.
I was, I saw the situation I was going on during. It was pretty fun.
Did you?
Yeah, John's gonna like a test to like after, but.
Oh, I was just like.
Alright, so like we go dancing, and then I'm like dancing. I'm like, hey yo, just prom. I'm like having a good time. And then.
So fake. This is so fake.
Why is this fake?
That's not how you talk. Hey yo, it's prom. Hey yo, it's prom.
This is how I would tell. This is how I would tell the story,
okay.
Mrs. Rosen.
Go ahead. Miss Rosen. Gosh.
Okay, so we're dancing. Hi, Miss Rosen.
The lighting.
So we're dancing, and then she just like goes away. I'm like, damn, I wanna like grind because everyone else is grinding. Like, bro, like I want to live up this time and like fit in and like not fit in, but like just like
You already heard this.
do everything. So like that's what I'd like.
Two.
Yeah. So then she gone, and then I'm like, bro, all right. Like it wasn't like immediate. Like I'm like chilling for like a solid like 30 minutes, maybe like 20 minutes, like 20 minutes. Yeah, yeah. Like by myself, like while you're dancing with your friends, doing one like this. And
Why didn't you go dance?
Why did I watch this prom again?
Yes,
She won't record it.
I said
We're
to him, he
joking.
said it's only 75% accurate, so he wants to straighten it out.
So wait,
Why
Yeah.
didn't you go dance with her?
No, I was, but then I was like, I want to dance. Like everyone else want to have a good time. And then I was like, I asked, I didn't directly ask you. I think I asked to ask you, and then she came back and she was like, yeah, I don't think she wants to dance. I was like, oh, okay. And now the girl that I picked out, it wasn't like, oh, I hate Allie. Let me pick out the worst girl that I could think of. It was the only girl who had a date that was able to get me. Like her date was gay, and they weren't grinding. So I was able to like slide in there and replace because I'm not. So you know, we're dancing and stuff. And then yeah, I was just having a good time. The dance was fun. Like after that part. And then for the rest of the time, that was fun.
Was my afterwards accurate?
Then we get to the afterwards. Okay.
in the actual video, when it goes on YouTube, I would appreciate if you make it say, I want to get food.
Okay.
So then after prom goes, we go to her friend's house. Okay, and then it's all right. Like I'm not. Listen, I'm not super close with all the people there. They're all right. Like we're like friends, but we're not like close. All right. And this other girl I was dancing with, girl out of does Mike, is having another party. Well, I mean, me and Allie we're on all right terms. Well, like since what happened, we're not on great terms. And Allie is like just doing that, so I'm like, oh damn, like I already blew that. Might as well like blow it more.
Blow
so
the rest of it.
yeah. So
But you might as well
so then
screw up the whole
me
thing.
and Allie go there, and I'm like, all right, bro, I'll be right back. I'm going to get some food. I'll be right back.
Right back.
Yeah, all right. I skirt over to other girl's house. I'm like, hey, what up, bro? It's a party over there. Like, it's a party, and I got a lot of people I'm close with, bro. Like my one day one dude, he's there. Like we're all chilling, and then yeah, so it's fun time. And then like Allie phones me up, and she's like,
Like, well, why are you there? What are you doing? I thought you were coming back. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. Well, things are already messed up, bro. Like, my bad. I did not mean to. My fault. But, like, I'm here now.
it wasn't just me that went too. It was one Allie's friends. Her date is there with me also. So like yeah, we got some squads in there. Allie calls. She's like, bro, we're not going tomorrow. And I'm like, that's all right, bro. That's fine. Do you? So then that's over. Like that part's over. Night, go have a fun time. Everyone gets a little rowdy. Following morning, I'm like, bro, let's get some squads. Let's still just go live up this sweet time because they're not going anymore. So we'll take advantage rather than waste the money. We go cruising into Pittsburgh with the girl that I danced with at a house I went to over. Yeah, sorry about that. So we're cruising, bring. We're like 30 minutes away. We're like 10 minutes behind. We're running like 10 minutes behind. Call up the place. We're like, hey, yo, we're running a little bit late. Is that all right? Like, is that cool? And then the dude's like, hey, we don't have no reservation. You guys, someone canceled it. I'm like, oh, who canceled it? They're like, I don't know. Talk to them other people. So I was like, oh, damn, bro. It was Katie or Allie or someone. It was Allie. To this day, Allie still owes 4 of us $30. So
I don't owe you guys at the escape room does.
No, you almost, you canceled our things.
No.
So yeah, like and subscribe. This is going to be a series, just me chit-chatting with y'all. I'll call it Juul Talk. Oh, wait. It's Juul Talk. So funny. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.